in Saskatchewan or Alberta and you don't know what Clare's Law is, please just take a second to listen to what I'm about to tell you. Okay? Clare's Law was first introduced in the United Kingdom, and it is in the honor of a woman named Claire Wood. Claire Wood was murdered by her partner, and she was completely unaware that he had a very violent past. After this happened, Claire's father advocated strongly, and he really pushed for the police to give more disclosure to women that might be or might possibly be in a domestic violence situation with somebody. Basically, just here to say that we are lucky to have this because it's literally not available in any other province, and I'm not sure if it's available in the United States, but I know that it's in the UK and I think Australia or New Zealand. So it's not very common for us to have this type of access. When applying online, you just search up Claire's Law on Google. I'm pretty sure it'll take you to like the Alberta website. I'm not sure how it works in Saskatchewan, but over here, that's kind of how it works. You fill out an application. It takes about 30 minutes or so, and then the police will contact you in a timely manner. Sometimes it can take a month, sometimes 2 months for the police to get back to you, just because I know that there's really high call volumes with it. And if they believe that you are at risk with the person that you submitted the application for, they will either call you into the police offices or they will give you a phone call telling you everything that you need to know. And if it has ever been reported to the police, they will give you every single gruesome detail that that person has done in their past. Every single.
I'll make sure to tag the creator below, but I had zero awareness that this was actually a thing in our country. Just like the video I made previously about Daniel's Law and how it needs to come to Canada as well. I came across Claire's Law this morning, and the first thing I thought too was we need that in Canada as well. And I was only under the impression it was only in the UK, and that's where it started as far as I know. But then I came across this video and my mouth dropped to the floor because I go on about how shitty our justice system is. And as soon as I seen Claire's Law, I was thinking, oh, go figure, of course Canada wouldn't have it. But to my surprise, we actually do. Now, I don't know if domestic violence is really on the rise. I'm pretty sure it is. But I think it also feels that way because we are exposed to so much more of it because of social media. Social media is like a double-edged sword. It can be very toxic, but in this case, it can be really good, especially for spreading around this type of information. And just like the Daniel's Law video, I was going to make a short one explaining why we need it as well. I'm a domestic violence survivor, and so are many other people around me, including family, friends, and acquaintances, even strangers. But the reason why this law caught my attention so quickly, Claire's Law goes into details and signs for you to look out for on how to point out a toxic man that could possibly be violent, with a violent past, and they could also be on the registry as well. And when I first met this guy, I hardly knew him. And I'll post up the picture, but he did everything that Claire's Law, like all the information and the signs that they gave us. About the love bombing, excessive compliments, talking smack about their ex, blaming everybody else around them for their problems and why they're alone, and trying any way to avoid any questions about their past. No, I had no romantic intentions for this guy whatsoever. But he clearly did for me right off the bat, and I didn't even know him. Even though I wasn't as educated then as I am now, I knew there was something wrong with that behavior. I just couldn't pinpoint it, but something in my gut told me that it was extremely toxic, and it is. All it is a manipulation tactic to reel in another victim. And like this lady said, you can inquire and find out all the gruesome, dirty details about the person you're inquiring about. And even if, let's say, they aren't on there, that's a good thing. But the point being is it should be there available for us to see. It's just like the whole concept about, are we dating the same guy? It was originally made for that specific reason as well, but an incel got a hold of the page and he's just ruining it for everybody. But thank God there's other ways to unite us all and educate us all. And I'm really glad that this law is in place. Now, I don't really need it at the moment, but I know tons of people who need it. And even though I didn't date this guy, everybody's telling me, as of this morning when I was sending all this to everybody, they said, Diamond, go look him up. Now, I don't know what the rules and regulations are. I don't know if I'm even allowed to look him up considering the circumstances. But since this guy found out so many different loopholes, I'm pretty sure I can find one out too. And since he's on the registry, he will most definitely be on there. But the reason I'm making this video is because I wish I had someone make this type of video back in 2019 or even sooner. Because even though I knew in my head that there was something wrong, like I said, with that behavior, being told from somebody else would have done so much more to me. And that's why I'm making this video, because all my single lady friends in my personal life, the ones that I made friends on this app, and just other women in general that I've met on this app, I'm extremely happy for all of you.